Hi Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to do your July reading. So there's a lot of things coming in and going on, and your energy right now is really in your headspace. What I'm picking up today in this moment, it's like, am I doing the right thing? Is it supposed to be like this? Is it supposed to be like that? It's really in your headspace and overthinking modus, and that's totally normal because we're still in this Gemini energy. We're about to jump into Cancer, and that's all about your emotional body. So don't fear anything that's coming up. We will have eclipses. We will work with Mercury retrograde. Like I said, we're going to work with Cancer energy, but it's all going to benefit your journey. I want you to remember that if you take anything away, if you're going to click away after 1 minute, if you take anything away from this, it is all going to be for your benefit of your journey. So, okay? I want you to take a deep breath, relax, sit back, take a drink, anything, and let's just jump into this reading. Because I was talking about, we're first going to do an angel card, okay? I was talking about these eclipses, right? It's an eclipse season. It will happen in your 6th and into your 12th house. We're first going to look at the new moon solar eclipse that will happen during the new moon in Cancer. And that's going to be in your 6th house. Nothing major, nothing extreme, yet it will help you develop certain stepping stones when it comes to coming closer to the person you're with, or coming closer to the person you're meant to be with. It will help you sort of move towards a more peaceful energy to work with and to connect with others with, and in your household, where you're living, how you take care of your body, your diet, all of those things. It will become so clear to you. It's like you wake up, you're like, you know what, I should try and, I don't know, try a vegetarian lifestyle for 4 weeks and see how my body responds, you know, or anything like that. I will go and try some hot yoga, or yoga in general, or meditation, or anything like that. Anything that helps you move forward. These are a lot of cards, but it's like open your heart. That's what they're saying right now. The main message from it, it's like open your heart chakra. It's all about your heart chakra during the month of July, okay? Now we have 2. I'll work with that, okay? Yeah, it's all about creating those stepping stones. And I will talk about what I got for during meditation for you as well. Wow, this is beautiful. This is exactly the energy I was picking up on during the pre-shuffling and also the meditation. They say in the month of July, a relationship grows closer as 2 people fall in love, or a current relationship grows much stronger. This could be romantic, or, you know, family, friends, or your relationship with self, basically. Friendship may deepen into a spiritual connection. Mutual respect and understanding exist or will develop. That's that 6th house, like I told you, right? It's that stepping stone coming closer towards an energy that vibrates with the person you are dealing with, basically. Don't give up on relationships that feel challenging to you. There is still hope, okay? So whatever comes up, whatever the eclipse energy brings in, wants you to try, wants you to go towards, remember that this is something you're working through. This too shall pass. It's an energy you're gonna feel, and it's gonna go away. So don't lose complete hope in the month of July. Whatever is, may be, was meant to be. That's what I'm hearing, like getting really strongly for you guys. Then we have the 6 of Swords, which is like the 6 of Swords. Peaceful times are on the horizon. Well, we all want some of that, okay? The storms have passed, and now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water to another country. Beautiful. I love that. So if you have an opportunity to travel, of course, during Mercury retrograde, make sure you have, you know, enough time when it comes to the airport and all of that. But if you get that opportunity, take it, okay? Because it will bring you something beautiful. It's like, it is all that 6th house energy and a 12th house energy that's coming in for you during these eclipses. But there is this thing going on with you guys, and I'm trying to find the right words to really put it the way to put it, and it's hard because we're already in the shadow period, Mercury retrograde, and then finding the right words to express what you're getting is hard, okay? But I will do my very best to get it to you guys. I know that there are many different type of Aquarius coming to my readings. I love the fact that I have such a strong connection with you guys, and that you guys feel understood by me. That's, for me, is very important. And also feel like I do understand the depth of what it means to be an Aquarian, and the way you think and the way you feel, and how to connect those two. But there's also a very important spiritual group of you guys that come to my readings, and it's very important that I speak to you guys as well. I give you guys the messages that you need to move forward, and that may not apply to all Aquarius, but I will try and have a balance in that, because some of you are really coming into this moment in your life right now, and that's going to start in the month of July, of like, you have these abilities, you have a stronger spiritual connection than other people around you. Yet your mind wouldn't really let you go there, or trying to rational certain things. But I feel you got born with certain abilities, with certain ways of looking or feeling things. So you're like, maybe you're an empath or something like that. You've always felt that, but just never really used it in your daily life, because that wouldn't really make clear sense, or it's not something factual, not something you can really trust. You felt, or it was just easier to stay away from that and just be very practical. I get that, but this July energy won't really let you get the answers or move forward or get what you want or what you're looking for or where you're supposed to go, without adding that spiritual aspect into it. That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys. It's like you're coming into alignment where the relationship you might find yourself in, or the work you do, or anything like that, anything you want to get closer, or the person you want to attract into your life, it's going to take you to first level up spiritually, and allow that part of you to develop and be a part of you, and divine you, basically a part of that. And I think that you guys, some of you are like, I know this, I've just haven't really been ready for it. I know, kind of, but I still have tried 20 other directions, but I kind of also know, but I also don't want to know, I know this, but it's important because it will deepen a certain connection. It will help you allow yourself to tap into certain energies that is needing for this relationship to really develop. Some of you are dealing with a very spiritual person, you see. 9 of Swords, you're trying to find the answers, but the answers are not found here. It's here. It's intuition. Some of you, like I said, you're dealing with a very spiritual person, and there's just this distance that grows and grows between the two of you because of the fact that that person is evolving spiritually. Because right now, my spiritual people, we're going through upgrades, okay? We're going through serious upgrades, and we can't come back to that level, and then we can vibe. And that's what I'm getting for some of you. So now let's get back to general, a little bit more general. Magician, you see? This eclipse season is not going to be here and happen to you. It's not. It will not. Okay? It will not. I know that this is, it goes back and forth, I get that. That's also okay. There will be moments in this month that's coming up, where you feel overwhelmed, where you feel like you don't have the answers to certain questions. That's totally fine, because that's the beauty of this month. It's like you have a question unanswered, you feel a certain way about it, and the next morning you wake up with the answer. It's like, it really is like that. So allow things to come and flow in, Aquarius. You know, I get this I totally get. This is also for you, what you know, you know. But you get, that's the eclipse, you get the tools you need. It's happening for you. Like I said, it will help you move forward. So some of you are like, yes, I have these abilities, I do. I got all these tools on this table, but I have no effing clue what the F to do with that. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, how am I supposed to put that into work? Like, how am I supposed to use that as a tool? What do you mean? I don't get it. I don't, you know, it doesn't make any common sense. And I know this, and I'm getting this so strongly, being so, you know, really dramatic about it, but I get it because it's frustrating. It's like, yeah, I know this, but what? Hello? I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. Let's see what the advice is going to be for you. The Hangman. Okay. I'm going to continue a little bit with shuffling because otherwise it will take forever for me to have all the cards out on the table. There we go. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. The Ace of Wands. That's what we need. That's what we need. And of course, it's also partly, you know, Leo season in the month of July. So there will be some fire energy rolling in by the end of the month. There's... You see? There we go. There we go again. But it's good because we're going down. We're going from the Nine of Swords to the Eight of Swords. That's recognizing you creating fear. Fear for the unknown. Four of Wands, you see? That's that peaceful energy. That's a peaceful energy on the horizon. It's coming out. It's coming in. Did the work. You felt the feels. Four of Wands. Beautiful. Aquarius, the month of July, what's coming in? Aquarius. Aquarius. Justice. Oh, yes. And that's what we need. We need that balance. Justice. Justice. Okay. And the Sun and the Page of Pentacles. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Turning from one pentacle into 8. You get it. Oh, yes, you're going to exactly know what to do with this energy. Options, things. Yes, beautiful. Oh, yes. Finding, yeah, Ace of Swords and the Judgment. Okay, this is a whole storyline I'm getting for you guys. Page of Wands, High Priestess, yeah. See? Okay, now let's get into this because we have this whole storyline on the table already. How are you guys with the silence? You can tell a lot by how you respond to silence. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, let me take a drink. What is showing me? For some of you, you've been stuck in a situation when it comes to a certain physical thing. Maybe you've been dealing with an illness. Maybe you just haven't been feeling vibrant or energized at all. It's very depleted of energy, feeling like you were stuck, and you were feeling like life was happening to you. Like, I'm just here, I'm trying to be a good person, trying to be nice, trying to take care of myself, others, in the best way that I can. I've tried this, I tried that, and yet I'm just still here, and I'm just trying so very hard to just think about an option or a solution. I'm trying and I'm trying and I'm trying, but you haven't surrendered to it yet. You see, the Hangman is always a very important card when it comes to surrendering to your circumstances, but also knowing that it can't take a very important part of you like away from you. It's like the Hangman has, yes, it's hanging here, it's, you know, stuck in one place, can't really move forward or backwards, it's just there. But you see this global light around his headspace. It's about, you can envision and transcend yourself to any place. You can go into your memories and think about anything. You know, in your mind, you're always free. You see, sometimes I watch prison things, you know. I always, for some reason, I always learn a lot from people in those type of situations, and the way they speak about their life, and how they feel about it, and all of that. I think it's something we can learn a lot from, because a lot of times they say, yes, I'm here, I'm physically here, I have to deal with these things, I have to deal with feeling threatened, or you know, I can't just go out and get a burger or anything like that. In all those ways, I am here, but in my mind, I'm free. In my mind, I can go anywhere. And I feel that this sort of the Hangman energy is like surrendering to whatever is happening, and not feeling like you have to get out of it because you're running out of time, it's not the right time, or you can't, or it's not supposed to be like this, and I mean, what am I doing wrong, what am I supposed to do? And it's just like, you know what, this time in my life has come in. Maybe you were talking about you trying to find a job or anything like that, right? And yes, you're stressing about money and everything, but it's like, whatever is meant to be will be. And to really believe and sit back and relax and think, you know what, today there's physically nothing I can do to change my situation, but I can go outside and enjoy the sun and enjoy the fresh air and just have myself be in the moment. It's like, I know that things are gonna change, I know things will get better, it's just I need to learn from the situation, and it's gonna come in when it's supposed to, not when I want it to, not when I think it should. It's surrendering to that, and there's something so precious in that. It will instantly help you move out of this energy of feeling like life is happening to you. I get that there are hundreds of reasons why you want me to be wrong, why you're like, no, but my life is different. With me, it is unfair. With me, my life is happening to me, and I'm sorry. I know, I get this. That for some of you really do feel that way. I get that. I have compassion for that. I know that. But it's still happening for a certain reason. And instead of trying to fight against it and trying to put all these emotions and energy of like it's happening to me, and it's like unfair and unjust, and I don't deserve this, but maybe it's something that's your biggest blessing, because you get to learn something inside the situation where you can use as a tool for the rest of your entire life. And it doesn't always feel pleasant. It doesn't. I get that, and you're allowed to feel sad or confused or frustrated, but then you have to get back into the alignment of it all. Like, I know that this is happening for a reason. Let me look at it from a spiritual point of view. What is this teaching me? Right? And does it bring passion towards your front door? It's like, I can't do this physically, but I can make a plan of what I'm going to do once I feel better again. I'm not going to fight against it. The more energy you put against it, Aquarius, the more you feel, the worse you will feel, basically. Because like you use all your energy to prove that this is unfair and this is unjust and this is not what's supposed to be, and you are, you're not able to get out of it and all of that, and there must be something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. This is just a period in your life where you may not find that job yet, when you may not be able to have the finances and the resources that you want right now, that you will wish for, which you will feel comfortable with. Or this may not be the relationship right now that you are capable of like moving in or having because of something physical or something emotional or anything. It's happening for a reason. And look from it from a higher perspective, because you have this higher perspective. You do. There's somewhere deep down inside you have this. Tune into it. Become best friends with it. Use it as your guidance. Use it as your peace of mind. And you will see how quickly things will move. Because I know that for some of you, this is the reason why. Because you will just not surrender to it and not be okay with it. You know? It's just you constantly have this instant fighting against it, and it takes all your energy, and it brings you into anxiety, it brings you into bad sleeping, it gives you nightmares, and it depletes you constant over and over. And the universe doesn't really care. I'm not saying they don't care, I'm just saying they don't care how long you want this cycle to continue. They're ready to hand you these tools and to hand you this new passion and energy and moving forward. But if you're not ready to see things from a certain way, then they're just not ready, and they're okay with that. They're just patiently waiting for you to get it. And that's why I'm here handing you this tool. And if it only reaches one person, then and a life can change because of that, and you get this and it clicks, I'm happy. Because that's the way I do my readings. When something has to come towards you guys, I will give it to you, because it's more important than reaching everybody, which maybe is just a small message, right? So yeah, what happens after that? Okay, let's move on. Let's get more general. I feel that for some of you, you get now this chance, you get this opportunity, things are moving forward, you are getting the answer, you're getting this person, and you really are like, wow, this is actually what I wanted, but now I really don't really know what to do with it. How to deal with it. Like, how do I deal with being happy and having things come to me? Because that has not been my life for the last, I don't know, maybe my entire life it hasn't worked out like that. So you start to question it a little bit. It's like trying to protect yourself from the good things, looking for it from a different perspective. Because what is happening in this, the best way for me to explain it to you guys is, for example, I don't know if you have an iPhone or Apple product. Apple, and I think other phones do that as well, Android and stuff. I'm an Apple girl, so I don't know. Okay, I'm a Windows chick when it comes to computers, but Apple when it comes to phones. Sometimes I do an update, and they ask you, do you want us to do this automatically for you? Do we want to update your phone, bring it in with the new high things and all of that? Do you want your phone to work better? Let us update this for you. Are you sure you don't want it yet? When do you want it? They're asking you that constantly. And some of us are just not ready. You're like, no, I don't feel like that, or I don't have enough space on my phone to do this, and I just right now, no. Right? So you stay with the way your phone works. Yet at one point, your phone starts to work less and less and less. And you just know that you're coming into this point where you have to take this upgrade. You have to be okay with it. You have to download it, install it on your phone. At one point, you do have to, right? At one point, you do have to accept the tools you're being given and update that phone. But what is happening, that's sort of happening in eclipse season, okay? You're getting an upgrade in your energy. You will not feel exact the same way after these eclipses. You don't. You see things differently, or there's just one little switch that's going to, have an ripple effect on the rest of your life. Multiple aspects, sorry. But when you do this update, when you do this upgrade, and that's exactly what the eclipse is, you don't really know what Apple is up to, okay? You don't really know what the universe has in store. So when you do this update, you don't know if your apps are still going to be there. You don't know if the volume settings is still the same, if you can still listen to certain things in the same way. You don't know what's going to happen after you installed it. That's something you have to just accept. And then when you once it is done, you can check your phone and think, oh, this is differently, or this is different, you know, and make it more general to say, like, an update when it comes to Instagram. You can all of a sudden have a completely different layout. You didn't know it was coming, but you went with it, and for some reason it's better, right? It's new. We got to work with it, got to figure it out. But I know you guys don't really love change, so you know. Anyway, what's coming in is all for your justice. It's like, look, we got you all along, and I know it's been tough, I know it's been rough, but we are, you know, it's all for your betterment. Basically, it's for you, it's happening for you. We want you to feel better about yourself, about your life, about your journey, but we first also have to show you the other side, where you're moving away from, what you're leaving behind. So much more peaceful energy if you're dealing with somebody. Like, the household is peaceful, you guys are like connecting. I feel there is a shift happening, and that I do feel strong is because of a spiritual upgrade, like an update you have. It's like I now not just listen to what you have to say, but I might even try and integrate it into my life, or try and use it in my daily routine. So that brings you automatically closer together. I really feel that strongly. Then on the other hand, things that you have felt uncertain about, or your capabilities, like you've been studying something, but you have something beautiful in hand. You can build this up to an empire, yet your confidence level is not really there yet. Like, you're not really confident in what you got is something that you can build upon, and that's what you're getting into. You feel overwhelmed, and because there's so many options and choices you can make, and people you can call, or anything like that, that you feel like I'm just scared of making the wrong decision, and I feel like people are watching me, and I don't want to, like, in public make the wrong decision. Basically, all of that. Don't be afraid to fail, because failure is basically not as bad as something as negative as we look at it. When you fail at something, I don't think that that's something that is bad. It's, hey, I tried something and I figured out this wasn't the way I was supposed to go. Wow, I'm glad that I figured that out in such an early stage of, like, now I know, okay, then that is not meant for me. I need to go and take a different route. You know, you can look at it in many different ways, and the way you look at it really is changing, and that's the key. It was never anyone that could hand you anything, or you missed out on anything and you weren't able or capable or worth it. It was never like that. It was always within you, but something inside of you, the way you thought, the way you worked with certain things, was blocking you from getting to it. It was never an outside source. Never. Anything you needed was right within self. You just had to walk and go through this journey of frustration and patience and all of that to go within and find it. It's a toolkit. You got this with birth. I told you this. It comes with being born as an Aquarius. Every single one of you has this toolkit. You do. Don't you do? I know you say that, but I don't. You do. Go find it and make it a fun journey. You know, and getting up again after you fell down. You can be proud of yourself for getting up, or you can hate yourself or put yourself down for falling down. Either one of them, you gotta still get up and continue. It's still the same thing that happened. You did fall down, yes, and you got back up, yes, but what you're looking at, do you look at the fact you fall down, or that you got back up? nothing changed about the situation, just the way you look at it. Just to what you give power. Do you give the power to the negative aspect of it? I fell down, I failed, I didn't do it right, it didn't go the way I was planning to, it didn't go the way people expect of me, I'm not what people expect of me. Who cares? Because in the end of the day, you got back up. You can always get back up, and that's what you're supposed to look at if you want to move forward. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just saying. So yes, that's what's happening. You're getting the tools. The universe is really, it's bringing in some surprise elements, and you're like, why are you laughing? Because it's not funny. I'm like, but it is. Because it's all centered by the sun. It's like you don't know what's coming, and you have no idea why you're out here stressing and things. I just know, I feel this so strongly, like the rainbow is coming in, okay? Equality. You are as equal as others. And I know that this is standing for something else as well. But it says the future is love. The future is love. Also for you, with your journey. If you look from things from perspective of love, it will help you move forward. So, Aquarius, really powerful reading. I just know that you guys are going through this. And it's really, this is a month of reprogramming yourself, getting updates, getting upgrades, basically. You were waiting for. Some of you really are going back into your childhood and looking at certain programs. Like, I really did, I learned certain things at such a young age. It stick with me throughout my entire life up until now. And I think I do have the power to change that and to look at it differently. You can't go back and change what happened. That's not an ability we have. But we do have the power to look at it differently and not take our power, or let it give us power. Let it give us motivation. Don't be so afraid to love yourself completely, Aquarius. Don't be so afraid of loving you. Because you're a beautiful person and like an amazing soul. And if you are finding the way to love yourself, not on an ego level, not on, I'm looking in the mirror, oh, I'm looking so fly. Yes, I want you to look at yourself and think that. But it's not what I'm trying to bring you towards. Because that's still, if there is nothing to back it up, if it's nothing like you have a good, self-talk on the side, and give yourself patience, give yourself time to have certain things or work through certain things, then for me, that looking in the mirror, feeling good about yourself has nothing to it, right? It's nice if that is manifested out of the fact that you love yourself. But love yourself first. Without the looks, without what you've accomplished, just love yourself for the person you are, for how much you love others, for how much you do for other people, for how much you have compassion, for how smart you are. And I'm sorry I'm going so deeply into it, but some of you really needed to hear this. Like, I want you to love yourself, please. Because it will be so beautiful. Not only for you, but for others as well. And that's what I'm doing. Like, basically, my work is called light worker. I try to bring people towards the light within themselves, to have self-love, self-care, and teach others. Because you guys teach others by embodying something. So stay away from gossip and things and drama, and try to have people be aware that they shouldn't call you with those things. That if they want advice, of course, but if they just want to talk badly or talk negatively about people, right now, this month is not the month. It's not the month. It's for you. Focus on the positive. Connect with spiritual people. Connect with the spiritual tools within yourself. And you see that you're going to make great steps in the month of July. I'm going to get a guidance card for you. You guys are either gonna love or completely hate this reading. Hey, I'm prepared for it because it's Cancer season, so I'm good. I'm Cancer, so my birthday is coming up, and I'm good. And I allow you guys to either love or hate it. You're loud this month, okay? It's totally fine. There we go. Wow, independent. Beautiful. That's a Leo energy coming in. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Your independence, what I spoke about, it's not outside you. It's not someone else, something else, some experience. It's within you. And your independence of not being emotionally independent, financially independent on a situation, that's what your power lays. They say for your strength and your success, you must be independent. What does that mean to you, being independent? Like, some meditation on that. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and your success. I want you guys to sort of go with that. Okay? Then I have Work Your Light Oracle, because some of you really do need this. Let me see. You guys got for Aquarius. There we go. Warrior Woman. This one has been coming out in every single reading up until now with this deck. The Warrior Woman. What is the collective message for entire July? Have you answered your deepest calling, Aquarius? Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you? Because I think you're about to. And that's going to bring in the sun and justice and peace in the household and truths and motivation and passion. It's beautiful. You get some success this month as well. I feel that because people are looking at you, seeing you making actively changes to your life, Aquarius, what happens is that people come with options. Like, they respond to that newfound energy of yours. They see you. I see you. Beautiful. Okay. Aquarius, I love you guys so much. You guys know this already. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I will say it again. I want to thank you guys for the ones who went on this journey with me towards Vimeo, you know, for the extended reading for June. I told you guys it was a trial, and I've decided right now it's not the right timing to continue that. I got really guided with that, and it kept with me. It stayed with me. I was like, yeah, but I kind of want to continue it. I want to try it out, all of that. And people did, you know, you guys did came through when it came to like joining me over there, supporting me there. But I just feel guided that right now it's not the right time, so I'm not gonna continue right now as it is. I am starting a new project on YouTube, so that will just be access for everybody. And I'm just excited. Like, I'm going with the flow. Like, I'm doing my entire channel basically based on what I feel and my intuition and my guidance, and I have to follow it. So thank you so much if you join me over there. If you still want to watch that reading because you purchased it and you want to rewatch that June extended, you can send me an email and I'll send you the link. That's what people already purchased it. So if you could send me some, a little proof of that you purchased it, that you watched it there, then I can send you the link. It's uploaded to a different platform for you guys, because that is only fair, So yeah, right now, just enjoy July. Don't fight the feels. It's Cancer season. We will get through this. And otherwise, just call a Cancer friend or anybody that has Cancer in their chart. They will help you out. It's gonna be beautiful. Don't fear this. So the dates are the 2nd or the 3rd of July, depends on where you're at, during the new moon or in Cancer, and then around the 16th or the 17th, depends on where you're at. We have that lunar eclipse in Capricorn, so that will be in your 12th house. Okay, have a beautiful July. Enjoy yourself. It's summertime, well, in most parts of the world. I'll see you guys soon, I promise. Bye.